everybody, it's Erinn with another book review. I have been going through books like crazy, but it's a good thing. I love summertime because the sun's out and you can lay on your patio and get immersed in a novel, and, well, it's lovely. So, I'm kind of all over the place with my books. I know I'm trying to keep an order of the way I said I'm going to do them, but it's not really working out that way. I'm trying to get into some heavier books, but the summer makes me want to pick up the easiest thing and just plow through it, and that's what I've been doing. So I'm kind of going a little backwards. However, I am still going to read the ones that I do have on the blog, and I'll list them down below so you can, if you want, you can follow along. But yeah, I will try to get through these all within the month, and I'm well on my way for that. So the first one I'm going to start with, this is a book review for The Hunger Games. Looks like this. This book is a trilogy, so there's 3 of them. This is the very first one, Hunger Games. They were freaking awesome. Of course, they're on every hit list, so that's no surprise there. But I really, really loved them. I didn't know what to expect, picked it up, and I plowed through these suckers so quickly. This one's basically, what it's about, basically, I'll give you that, is Katniss Everdeen is the main character. She lives in a city, it's North America, but North America's been destroyed. So she lives in a city called, what is it called? Panem. And basically there's a capital and 12 districts around. So she lives in one of the districts, and they have these, the capital puts on these games called the Hunger Games, and it's very morbid, but basically a girl and a boy from each district has to go and participate in these games, fight to the death. And the winner gets to take home a bunch of prizes to their district, food, that sort of thing, so it's a huge honor. However, I mean, after 75 years, people are getting sick of sacrificing a young girl and boy, and I think it's between the ages of 12 to 18 is the range where the children have to be in. And anyways, I don't want to get too much into it, but Katniss Everdeen gets picked, and it goes from there. Now, the first one's about the first Hunger Games and how she goes through that. The second one is called, if I remember right, I read the second one an entire day, if you can believe it. I just plowed through it. I believe it's called Catching Fire. Yeah, it's called Catching Fire. I don't have it with me, or I'd show you what the cover looks like. It's a red one, very similar to this. However, my sister has it, and she's reading it, and she seems to really like it. Not quite as much as I loved it, but I think the second and third book will really tie everything together. And actually, the 3 of them together, it's not like they're separate novels. That's why I'm not doing an individual one for each one. I have read all 3. The first one is The Hunger Games, the second one's Catching Fire, and the third one's called Mockingjay, and it's a blue cover. They're basically one huge book. All 3 of them kind of lead into another, so they're very addictive. If you don't have time on your hands, do not start reading these. You will not be able to stop. You will have to go through them all. I'm serious. I read through them all in a week. 3 books. They're not tough reads. Really simple. They're about 400 pages each. Each book is about 400 pages. But like I said, I read through Catching Fire, the second book, in a full day. So it's really, really easy to read. I just love them. They were such a fun novels to read. I highly recommend them. So basically it's about Hunger Games, and then the second and third book kind of lead into that, and perhaps trying to take over the capital. So might be some changes in Panem. So anyways, that's The Hunger Games. Highly recommend it. Very fun read. Totally different idea than I'd normally read, like the premise behind it. I mean, who sacrifices their children? It's sick. But she writes it in a really, really great way that, you know, it's terrible, but you'll enjoy it. Trust me. Pick it up, read it, but like I said, they're so addictive. So if you don't have time, don't pick these up. So that's by Suzanne. The next books I'm reading, and these are, again, just because of that, somebody at the bookstore recommended. If I like The Hunger Games, then I would definitely like this next series. I think right now there's 4 books in this series. And the first one is called City of Bones by Cassandra Clare, and it looks like that. So City of Bones. This is the first one. Wow. It was awesome. It's I just finished reading it. I'm on to the second one, which I'll show you here in a second. It's about a girl named Clary. She and her friend Simon meet some shadow hunters. So basically kind of like, they're a cross between humans and angels is how I kind of like to think of them. They hunt bad werewolves, vampires, demons, basically anybody who's causing trouble. Demons is their main thing, and they do not get along. These shadow hunters do not get along with the demons. So they hunt these, and it's basically about a story where Clary's mother gets kidnapped by a bad guy. And I don't want to give his name away because you'll get into that, but it kind of leads onto there, and Clary has to go out and she meets this guy named Jace, and he's a shadow hunter, as well as two other shadow hunters who are Jace's like adopted family, and they go out and have to try to save this, and there's more to it, but it's awesome. I totally got wrapped up. It's again, it's a pretty thick novel, but it doesn't take long to read. It's really simple read. I'm just trying to see how many pages are here. Yeah, there's 500 pages, but I mean, it's big print and really, really easy read. So I highly recommend this. So far, I've only read the first one, and that's a series by Cassandra Clare, City of Bones. The next one I'm into, and I, like I said, just started, is called City of Ashes. And it's with the same characters moving on, evolving. There's a huge twist in the first one, so I'm really excited to get into the second one to see how that's going to play out. I think there's going to be another twist in here that's going to reverse the first twist, but I, again, don't want to give anything away because it's the end of the novel when you'll find that out. So, and then the third book is called City of Glass. Looks like that. And there's a fourth one coming out here. Oh, I can't remember what's it called now. It's in hardcover, so it just came out. I haven't picked it up yet, but I know I'm going to. I'm in the second one, and I'm going to probably plow through that this weekend. And yay, long weekend! And then I'm going to go into the third one, finish the series. It looks really good. And actually, Cassandra Clare came out with another one that's a prequel to these ones. And I think it's Clockwork Angel, I think it's called. I could be totally wrong, but I'll follow up with that afterwards. So that's my next series that I'm reading. Super good so far. First one, excellent. And I mean, I was at the bookstore and 3 people, as I was picking it up, 3 random strangers said, just out of the blue, said, that's my favorite novel, that's my favorite series, and these are adults, so I don't feel so bad.